Who among us likes Starbucks? No one?
When it's free. When it's free, yeah.
Let's ask Madam. What beverage do you like the most?
Coffee tea.
Yeah, I like that too. Thank you. How about you, Mister?
Java chip.
Java chip. Oh, I like that also. Who among us collected Starbucks stickers? Or those who are still collecting? No. I also collected stickers and I just claimed my planner last weekend, though 2018 already started. Ladies and gentlemen, I have with me is a list of Starbucks Coffee Company beverage nutrition information. This is referred from one of their official website, www.globalassets.starbucks.com. They have lots of beverages. They have frappuccino, latte, and iced. That's why I only selected one of the most common, which is Mr. Java Chip, Mr. Java Chip Frappuccino. I researched its calories content, total fat, cholesterol, sodium, carbohydrates, protein, and sugar, and also caffeine. It has so many contents, and I will not be able to tackle it all within 7 minutes. I only selected 3 contents, which I consider the most important. First, I chose cholesterol. It is a fat-like substance made by our body, and it also found in food. Next is caffeine. It is a central nervous system or CNS stimulant. And lastly, sugar. It is the sweet tasting. It is the generic name for sweet tasting or soluble carbohydrates. Now, let's see the content of a single venti Java chip frappuccino. I guess most of us always buy the venti size. When there's always nobody raising. Okay.
We don't have money for vending.
Okay, let's move on. For cholesterol, it contains 45 milligrams. And did you know, according to Mayo Clinic, a medical research group based in Rochester, Minnesota, a healthy person can consume 300 milligrams of caffeine, of cholesterol. But if you have high cholesterol, diabetes, or heart disease, you can only consume 200 milligrams per day. And did you know a single venti Java chip contains 45 milligrams, and I think it is acceptable because it's just a small amount. However, we need to be watchful because almost all the foods that we intake has cholesterol. For caffeine, according again to Mayo Clinic, it is safe to consume 400 milligrams of caffeine for most healthy adults. And did you know an instant coffee contains roughly 30 to 90 milligrams of caffeine? Let's put it to 50. And did you know a single venti Java chip frappuccino contains 145 milligrams of caffeine? Imagine, it's like having 3 instant coffee in a single drink. And this is not recommended because high caffeine doses can result to major health issues, including irregular heartbeats, seizures, hormonal imbalances, or even wow. Wow. Lastly, for sugar. It contains 89 grams of sugar. And did you know, according to American Heart Association, or AHA, the maximum consumption of sugar for men is 37.5 grams. And 25 grams for women per day. Thus, a single venti Java chip frappuccino contains is like triple the amount of sugar that our body needs. Now, have you realized how much cholesterol, caffeine, sugar have you consumed for the Starbucks planner? Let me share something. 2 months ago, that was November 2017. Sadly, our new team leader died due to cardiac arrest. And it was discovered that mostly the causes were high blood pressure and high blood sugar level. And we think she got it from having not less than 2 drinks per day. I believe we never considered the contents before buying. But now that we've learned its importance, let's try not to ignore it and share it to others to spread the awareness. Let me end my speech with a question. If I will invite you for a coffee now, as in right after my speech, and will offer a free Java chip frappuccino, will you accept?
Yes, sure.